Well, good morning. Day 39 outside the Quality Inn. It does have a quality. They don't tell you what it is exactly. I've just had breakfast, sipping coffee, and I still don't feel good. But I'm not spending another night in the hotel room. So it becomes a matter of, do I go home and what will that feel like? Or do I continue up the trail and see what that feels like? I don't quite know what to do. I'm leaning toward hiking, even though there's no real good way to bail out if I decide it sucks. And if I go home, I don't get to walk to the Grand Canyon, which has been a goal. It doesn't have to stay the goal, and I can do it again from here if I feel like it. Or I can just, get a ride to trailhead further up the trail than where I was going to start for 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. I don't know how much it's going to cost. So I got decisions to make. And I don't, the decision right now is I'm not spending another night in a hotel. So what does that look like? What does that do? How does that change anything? Gotta go figure it out. I still have two 18-mile water carries ahead of me, or one 18-mile and one 10-mile. If I walk 0.7 miles off trail, then 0.7 miles back to trail. That's a possibility. That's going to be in like 3 or 4 days if I go to trail. So I got to figure out what I want to do about all of this, all of it. And of course, one of the lights in the bathroom area is haunted. I've just unscrewed it. Well, my verdict is as bad as I feel, and I feel really bad. Well, not really bad, just totally not wanting to go hiking or anything else, is to go do 8 miles to the legal camping border, or shorter if I feel like I don't want to walk anymore or feel bad enough I have to stop, and camp, and decide at that point if it's something that I want to continue doing tomorrow. I don't know what has made me feel this bad, but it's something gut-wise, and I'm not thrilled with it. But given I kind of want to go home, but going home means I do not have any more chance to get to the Grand Canyon like I want to. So much like the mile hike to the decision point of a trailhead with blisters back at Saguaro National Park, this is a walk today of, well, let's see how it goes and decide in the morning if I feel good enough to keep walking. 8 miles used to be a lot farther than it is to me, but it's fine. I'll make it. It'll be okay. I'm just not really feeling like walking. And my bus, the app I'm using for the bus doesn't seem to think there's a bus in like 10 minutes over here, or something. We'll see how it goes. At the very least, I go take this bus down to downtown, and then I wait there for too long. I don't know. Everything feels kind of fucked at the moment. Not really fucked, though. That's a bit of a strong word. It's just sort of, don't feel good. Anyway, maybe see you on trail. Hell, I might get 2 miles up and decide it's awful and then turn around and get it on the train. Don't know.
Now approaching Fort Valley and Meade.
Okay, bus dropped me off, got my tracking all started, called my partner. I'm actually kind of glad I'm doing this today instead of giving up. Hopefully it gets better. and everything will be improved. I have up to 8 miles to walk to get to the legal camping border, and I expect it's going to be less than that because I'm taking shortcuts. First shortcut's up at that road right over there. Well, okay then, I'll believe you. So no shortcut here, so it's up that way. Well, I'm finally on a trail. I hope it's a good trail. My map says it'll get me where I want to go, but I'm not so sure. And here comes a runner. I may feel absolutely awful, but that is a cute little baby great horned lizard. Right there, it's smack dab center. Can you see it? It's cute. About 1.3 to planned camp, which means I cut off a good 2-point-something miles from this hike today. And my God, that was a good choice. I have quit and almost gone home so many times today. But at this point, it is a shorter walk to go camp as planned than it is to try to get back to town and Amtrak. This was boosted by running into a couple of other hikers that know me, and I know I've seen them. Forget their names already. I found water in a hole in a rock. So running into them sort of got me back in trail mindset. I still kind of want to go home. Still kind of want to go home a lot. But I'm going to see how it goes tomorrow morning, as the original plan was. I have not felt good on this hike today at all. Well, the road's right over there. You can't see it unless you look carefully. And camp is also just right over there, other side of the road somewhere. And I'm glad this trail is basically flat all the way to there. I was afraid looking at the map it was going to be a short climb up to the road. I have to do it, but I wasn't looking forward to it. But in this case, it's like a 3 or 4 or 5 foot elevation gain. I'll take it. Okay, that is my tent site. Clearly somebody's already camped here, so that makes it better. So, home sweet home for the night. And I'm fully expecting to just walk down that road right over there tomorrow and start walking out or hitching out. But I'm glad I made it here. Made my goal for the day. Okay, so that's the view outside my tent and through the mesh, which is why it looks a little weird. So to recap today, day 39. I almost went home so many times today. It's unreal. And I think part of it is just the first day back to trail after town just kind of always sucks. Haven't gone back to trail after town in a while. And I think it was just kind of that. My gut still doesn't feel all that great. I expect maybe tomorrow it will. Of course, I expected that yesterday and the day before, so who knows what's going to happen. I think a lot of it might just have been, or the not feeling great today is not having my body used to this sort of work again. And something else I forgot. Not being in the rhythm of this yet, again. There is a definite rhythm to a long hike. Meanwhile, I have 194 miles left to the northern terminus, which at 13 miles a day, which I will not do every day, I know that, is only about 2 weeks away. That's kind of baffling to me. But I'm going to see how this goes tomorrow morning. When I first got here to my campsite, I thought there's a very good chance I'll wake up in the morning and just want to go home. And as I've been here, that likelihood has gone down, which I think is a good thing, I think. I just want to do something I feel good doing And I have a climb tomorrow if I continue on. And then that's kind of it till the Grand Canyon. Then I end up with some really nice flat ups and downs and things like that, all the way to the South Rim, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check to make sure, but I think that's what it is. So yeah. Good night, I guess.